What if the most challenging experiences of your life were not just random events, but a path towards healing and transformation? Let's take a moment to consider that. Picture the most difficult moments you've faced, the trials that have tested your strength and resolve. Now imagine if these were not just stumbling blocks, but stepping stones leading you towards becoming a stronger, wiser, and more resilient version of yourself. Trauma, as painful as it is, can be a catalyst for transformation. It can push us into uncharted territories of self-discovery, forcing us to confront our deepest fears and insecurities. And in doing so, we learn to heal, grow, and transform. Embracing this journey is crucial. It's not about rushing to get to the end, to a place where everything is okay. It's about appreciating the lessons learned, the strength gained, and the person you become along the way. Embrace the journey, for it is not about the destination, but the transformation that occurs along the way. You've heard it said, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but what if that strength was not born out of the hardship, but rather, it was always within you? Consider this quote from Mahatma Gandhi. Strength does not come from physical capacity, it comes from an indomitable will. This speaks of the resilience within us all, the unwavering spirit that pushes us forward even when the world seems to push back. Or perhaps the words of Eleanor Roosevelt resonate with you. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. The key here is not just surviving adversity, but using it to fuel our growth. And let's not forget this gem from Rumi, the 13th century Persian poet. The wound is the place where the light enters you. It reminds us that even in our darkest moments, there is potential for enlightenment and transformation. Remember, strength does not come from what happens to us, but from the power within us. Resilience. It's not just about bouncing back, it's about moving forward. But how do we harness this power within us? Let's turn to some words of wisdom. Helen Keller once said, although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of the overcoming of it. This quote reminds us that yes, life can be tough. It can throw us curveballs that we never saw coming, but it also tells us that we have the power to overcome, to rise above, and to move forward. And that's what resilience is all about. Resilience is like a muscle. The more we use it, the stronger it gets, and just like physical muscles, it can be strengthened with practice and consistency. It's not something we're either born with or without. It's a quality we can cultivate and nurture within ourselves. Think of the bamboo tree. It bends but does not break. It sways with the wind but it doesn't snap. It's flexible, adaptable, and strong. And that's exactly what we need to be in the face of adversity. We need to learn to bend, not break, to sway, not snap, to adapt, and to stay strong. Remember the words of Japanese proverb, Nanakorobi Yaoki, which translates to fall 7 times, stand up 8. This proverb encapsulates the essence of resilience. It's about getting back up no matter how many times we fall. It's about persevering, even when the going gets tough. It's about not giving up, even when we're faced with insurmountable odds. Resilience is a journey, not a destination. It's a process, not an event. It's about learning to navigate the storm rather than waiting for it to pass. It's about embracing the struggle rather than avoiding it. It's about finding the strength within ourselves to keep going, even when everything in us wants to stop. So let us harness this power within us. Let us cultivate resilience. Let us learn to bend, not break, to sway, not snap, to adapt and to stay strong. Let us learn to fall and to get back up again. Because remember, resilience is not just about surviving, it's about thriving, regardless of the circumstances. Sometimes the greatest healing comes not from our own strength, but from a power greater than ourselves. But how does faith play a role in this process? Imagine a seed. Alone it is small and insignificant, but with the right care and nurturing, it can grow into an enormous tree, providing shade and shelter for countless creatures. This is the power of faith. It starts as a small belief, but with time, it can become a source of incredible strength, comfort, and healing. Consider these words from Martin Luther King Jr. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. When we're faced with trauma, the path forward can seem uncertain, even impossible. But faith gives us the courage to take that first step towards healing, even when we can't see the end of the journey. Then there's a quote from Helen Keller. Faith is the strength by which a shattered world shall emerge into the light. Trauma can leave us feeling broken, shattered, but faith can be the glue that puts us back together, that guides us from darkness into the light. Remember the wisdom of Anne Lamott. Faith includes noticing the mess, the emptiness and discomfort, and letting it be there until some light returns. Faith doesn't deny the pain of trauma. Instead, it acknowledges the hurt and allows for the possibility of healing in its own time. And lastly, consider the words of Lao Tzu. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Faith is not just about believing in a higher power, but also about believing in our own capacity to love and be loved, which can give us the strength and courage to heal. In the journey of healing, faith can be the beacon of hope that guides us through the darkest nights into a brighter tomorrow. The journey towards healing is ongoing, but remember, every step you take is a step towards transformation. In this journey, we've learned to embrace the process, to find the strength within ourselves during adversity, to cultivate resilience in the face of trials, and to harness the power of faith as we heal. This journey is never ending, and every step taken is a victory. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. You are stronger than you think, more resilient than you know, and with faith, anything is possible. Anything is. Thank you for joining us on this journey of healing and transformation. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. It's a small action, but it helps us share this message with more people. If you want to continue with us on this journey, subscribe to our channel for more inspirational content. Remember, every like, every share, every subscription helps us reach more people in need of healing. You are not just a viewer, but a part of this healing community. Thank you for your support.